Good morning, CHS! Everyone, please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Hi, I'm Emily,
And I'm Tara.
and these are your Tuesday morning announcements.
Brought to you by the CHS Boat.
Today's lunch menu is a beef or chicken taco, sweet corn, and fruit.
Now let's get some tips when it comes to final exams.
Hey CHS, what are your advice for finals?
All right, Mrs. Turbovich,
Yes.
since this is your last year before you retire, do you have any advice you'd like to give your students on their final?
Anytime you have a final exam or state test, you should get a good night's sleep. You should eat a healthy breakfast. And yeah, that would be the two best things I would say to do before you have a final exam.
Nora, do you have any advice for finals?
I do. I always found it helpful to study with someone when I was studying for final exams.
Mr. Sheldon, do you have any advice for your finals?
Yeah, so finals can be very overwhelming, so I recommend that you break it down into smaller parts and don't try to do everything at once. So organize and separate, and then do them one at a time in order to prepare instead of trying to study for everything all at the same time.
Well, CHS.
That was some great advice. Good luck on your finals.
And now, let's see where you would place your bets in a fight.
Hey CHS, let's see who has faith in D-Ray 5114.
All right, I'm here with Emily. Emily, 50 Dylan Ellsworth versus one gorilla. Who do you have in a fight?
Dylan.
No. All right, Tyson, who do you have in a fight? 50 Dylan Ellsworth versus one gorilla.
Well, like Dylan's like short and a gorilla's like not and it's built, so I'm taking the gorilla.
I mean, that's pretty fair if you ask me. I'm here with Officer Grinelli. Officer Grinelli, who do you have in a fight? 50 Dylan Ellsworth, one gorilla.
Dylan Ellsworth, is that the guy that's like that?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna take the one gorilla.
I think I'm here with Carter Chapin. Carter, who do you think wins in a fight? 50 Dylan Ellsworth versus one gorilla.
Gorilla.
That was quick.
Dylan's about this big.
Yeah,
The gorilla outwars Dylan for sure.
I agree.
And Dylan's just Dylan. Dylan is a puny little person.
I'm here with Stephen Har. Stephen Har, 50 Dylan Ellsworth versus one gorilla. Who do you
man.
have?
I think. Are the Dylan Ellsworths mad?
Yeah, they're crash out Dylans. Crash out
Oh.
Dylans.
Gorilla.
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 How many Dylans do you think it would take?
250.
That's valid. That's valid. All right, I'm here with Miss Nick. Miss Nick, 50 Dylan Ellsworths versus one gorilla. Who do you have to fight?
Oh, it's got to be the 50 Dylan Ellsworth. I got to go with the volume.
I'm here with Mr. Sheldon. Mr. Sheldon, 50 Dylan Ellsworths versus one gorilla. Who do you have?
I mean, I'm gonna go with the gorilla every time. I feel like a lot of people do not know how strong gorillas are.
That is a great assumption.
Wow CHS, you'll have no faith in D-Ray.
Well, that's it for today's announcements.
Thanks for watching, and remember,
Stay flashy, CHS!